we are. There we are. Hello. There you are. Hey, good morning. Hello, friends. Hey, it's Tammy. Welcome. I'm still in Hawaii. Yes, good morning. We're going to talk about demystifying the 2 hour workday. I want to share a little bit more about what I do during the day and what having a 2 hour workday business really looks like. And I just wanted to share that I love digital marketing. In case you haven't noticed, I do love this business compared to the other 7 businesses I've ever owned. And I work now 2 hours a day, and you can build a profitable business online. It's possible, right? It sounds too good to be true. I know it. I know it. Hello, come on in. So, we're going to demystify digital marketing and how it's really possible. What is it I do during the day to have this kind of business, right? Many of you might be working. I'm a stay at home. I've been a stay at home for 30 years. And then I became retired. My husband retired, so I retired. And looking at our retirement check, and he said, somebody's got to go back to work. And the thought of 30 years as a stay at home, and then I was terrified. I was not in the right place to say, oh, I think I'll go get a job. No. So I'm so grateful I found digital marketing. And I want to share with you how this 2 hour workday works, right? Especially if you're a stay at home or you're a retiree. What is it you need to do, right? If you're looking for extra income, if you are looking to like really replace an income, maybe you want to retire early. I have my TikTok family here, I have my YouTube family here. So thank you for joining me. And if you want to catch the replay of this, you'll always find it on my YouTube channel. Just look in my bio for that. So at the end of this video, we're going to learn how to create a 2 hour workday and grow an online business, right? Because you want that time freedom, but yeah, the financial freedom, absolutely. That's the key. That's why we're doing this, right? So I know, I get it. I've been there. I've been there, looking for change to buy groceries. I get that. I've been there. So I've run businesses that cost me more money than they ever made. In fact, I've had 7 businesses and they were basically tax write offs. But the lessons I've learned along the way, each one of them taught me something. And that's what you need to really grasp is when you're trying something new, it's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. And you're learning something new, so that's completely normal. But if it doesn't work out, what are you going to do? 6-figure earners, people with $1 million in the bank account, they're problem solvers. And these are lessons I've had to learn along the way to be a good problem solver instead of giving in at every little, hiccup or something that's going wrong. But yeah, after 3 years of losing money, you have to write it off. You can't continue this. Did you know 50% of brand new businesses fail within 5 years? What is it about that staying power? What is it about that mindset that keeps people going, even though it might get rough, right? So that's why I was so grateful to find digital marketing. For one, it taught me everything to promote digital products, and two, it was step by step training. I could come in with this fresh eyes, brand new, but then there's some similarities to the other businesses I've had, and I want to share that with you and how to compare them. These are the lessons I've learned, and I want to share that with you because if you're looking to start your own business, guys, there's nothing like this. This is it. So I want to share the things that I've learned along the way. And the first point, okay, you might be nervous about this, right? If you're looking at me, a senior, well, I'm an old Gen X. So let's just put it there. I'm an older Gen X, and I'm my group is just looking right. Retirement's right there. It's really, really close. And I would bet many of my generation are not prepared. One, especially as a stay at home, you're so busy with the day to day, the kids, the home, the bills, everything, right? You can't imagine life past today. I had two babies, 16 months apart. One was 20 months old and the other was 4 months old, and I lost my job. I thought we were going to be a two-income family, daycare. Truthfully, I didn't even think about it. I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know, obviously, right? As when you're a new mom, you don't know, right? They didn't come with a manual. And every kid's so different. You don't know. You don't know. So I lose my job, and I was a graphic artist at the time. I made flyers and postcards for realtors, the stuff you get in the mail. It's totally different now. This was 30 years ago. But I created these. I made their logos. I took the photos of the property, right? That was how I started my own business. I lost my job, and I knew how to do the thing that I was good at, but I didn't know how many different hats I had to wear when I started my business. So you have to think about these things. If you want to start a new business, consider this. So when you're working and you're doing the things you like, I was lucky to do something I enjoyed. And I got to do the thing. But the business I worked for had an accounting department. They had a personnel department. See where I'm going? They had a sales department, right? So I worked under a salesman who brought me the work, and I produced the work, and then he took it out to the clients. I just got to do the thing I was good at. And then when you lose your job, yeah, I have a skill. Okay, great. Let's take that skill out to the marketplace. And I contacted the clients that I had had. And yeah, they liked my work. They brought me on, but I didn't have marketing skills. I was not a good salesman. I was good at making flyers and postcards. I learned how to do bulk mailing. I was the delivery person. I was the invoice person. I was the accounting department. I was not the sales department. And this was the problem. I did not have enough hours in the day to solicit for more work. I could not door knock. I didn't have time for the texting and the calling and all of that to bring in new clients. And finally, all the clients left with attrition, right? We moved away. And so there was just this, there was nobody left to work for. And I realized that was too much. I could not wear all the hats. I put a lot of, oh, hey, Karine, how are you? Good morning. I could not wear all those hats at the same time and be present with my family. That I was telling my family no so I could say yes to my clients. I put them first above everything. I wanted to prove myself. I thought the harder I worked for them, the more business I would get. And that's not true. That's not how it worked. I learned a lot of lessons. I learned I did not like doing it that way. So if you're looking to start a new business, consider the cost of the time, the energy, the money, the finances. Guys, I wasn't making a lot of money, but I basically wasn't really even paying for myself what I was worth because I wanted to make sure my clients kept coming back. I had to pay for the printing and the processing and the software and manage the taxes and the gas and wear and tear on the car, all of that to make a few dollars. I truthfully, it never occurred to me because it was all work mode, work, 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 work. I had no idea what to expect next. Did I think I was going to expand this process? There was no way with the systems I had that I had to learn all by myself. There was no coach behind me telling me, try this, do that. It was hard. I was It was hard, especially with two babies in the back seat, driving around taking photos and running into the copy center. It was hard. And I get it. When you are working all the time, you don't have time to think about the future. Right? Here we are, peaking over retirement age. We're not prepared because the money I was making was just for today. That's tough. That's a hard place to be. So if you spend a minute thinking about, oh, what's tomorrow, more of today, I don't like today. Now what? Now what? So think about digital marketing and the 2-hour workday as a breath of fresh air, right? So in the scenario I gave, is that your life? Is that what it looks like today? Versus a 2-hour workday where you can accomplish everything you need to do and you don't have to wear all the hats. So if you're starting digital marketing and you're brand new, you might be thinking, wow, do I have the right software? The lighting, the sound equipment? Do I have the tech skills? How do you run something online? Oh, that's the beauty of this business. You don't have to. I I was I was so surprised, pleasantly surprised. You don't need the tech skills to have a digital marketing business. If you have a cell phone and you know how to scroll social media, you can do this business. Isn't that wonderful? If you know how to copy and paste, you can do this business. That's the amount of tech skills you need. Truly. It's nothing too horribly technical. And to set your systems up, and we're going to talk a little bit about what the systems are I'm talking about. But as far as getting your name, your business name, your links, your payment information, any of that techie stuff was not a hardship. And it was step by step. Listen to the training, plug it in. Listen to the training, plug it. That's what I mean. Copy and paste. You can do this. Versus what I had to bring to my other businesses. It was so much to take in. And you think you're going to be successful in days? I, every day I was doing that graphic artist business, I was learning something new. With digital marketing and the training you receive, it's a joy, it's a pleasure. You learn at your own pace. You can earn and learn at the same time. But the tech skills is something I can do, right? And I'm a grandma. And you know all the jokes they talk about grandmas. In fact, I'm here with my stepmom, and she says, we need to hire a young man. We need to hire a young person to help them with the tech stuff that you have to do in life. They, I get it. It Technology is moving so fast. We can feel real. Oh, what happened there? We can feel left behind. I had a blog that I had done at one time. Okay, so maybe 25 years ago. It's been a long time. I had to like know some coding. That was beyond my head back then, 20 years ago. How to set up a website, the design, the look. I'm not a professional. I was learning as I went, but I didn't have any background in this. So, how could I have a professional looking website? What fonts do I use? What placement do I use? All of that. You had to figure it out. You don't need the tech skills with digital marketing. So let's put that to bed. You can rest assured you're done with that. Let's see. My second point for you in a 2-hour workday is you don't have to create the products that you're marketing. I've had businesses tell me if you're a stay at home retiree, you have your hobbies. You love your hobbies, right? You're a crafter, I bet. I bet you love to make things. You're a creative person. And imagine creating a product that is in such high demand, like a digital product that's in high demand in the e-learning platform, and you need hundreds of hours of training. And because the e-learning platform right now, it's $1 billion industry, and it's growing. It's projected to be $1 trillion a day industry. Thank you, friend. In 3 years. So imagine, did you make a product like that? I found one like that. When I came to digital marketing and legacy builders, that's the product I found. One that was done for you completely from beginning to end. Training that you can do at your own pace. And this product the product I bought has 4 income streams. So that's what I mean. It's done for you, and you can just start earning while you're learning in this program. I didn't have to create that. I had trouble making that website, that blog I was doing. This one's done for you, and it's in high demand. So let's take that off the table. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to create a product worth $900. I didn't create that. It's done for you. Something in high demand. It's so accessible. When you look into it, so go look at nevertoolateincome.com. That's my site. That's me. Go to nevertoolateincome.com and see the outline. Everything. In fact, let me see if I have it here. You want to know what it is I'm talking about. What do you mean this high demand product, right? The programs here, right? If you put your email in, you're going to find all this information on the products. There's bonuses, there's more training. And do you realize this platform, this education is always evolving. It's growing. The content you buy today, tomorrow there'll be more added. The next day, more will be added. She gives more training and mentoring every single day. Are you going to find a program that's growing? Are you going to find a program to teach you digital marketing that's an 8-week course? Even if you took a 2-year certification, whatever that is, right? You're done. There's no more access. This is continuing access. You will have something you can plug into every day. It will always be there for you, and it's growing. The courses, the learning, the mentoring, it's always being added to, especially when things change on TikTok or Facebook, they put more information in to keep up with the technology that might be changing. That's powerful. It's so fantastic. I want you to dig in. Nevertoolateincome.com and get more information. Let me just say, I I've sold things online. I had an eBay business. I sold old books. I loved old books. I was a homeschooling mom. Homeschooled my two girls their entire career. You go through a lot of books. And I love books. So I would start collecting books, and when my shelves were getting full, all 15 of them, 15 bookshelves were getting, I'd start selling. And I found, oh, I could sell things on eBay. People make tons of money on eBay, right? So now I've got a corner of my living room of product that I have to have access to whenever the sale happens. Then I have to package it and ship it. And, postage today, it goes up every 3 months. So you have to stay on top of the mailing costs, and you can't take off. You can't, if you took off a week, say you went on vacation, you're going to be away from your books. Then you got to put your eBay account on hold, say everything I've listed, I take that back. They're going to be put on hold. So you can't make any money because you're not home to ship the product to do what. It was a great learning experience. I've learned a lot. I love books. I still like to find books online. We love shopping online. But to have the product and to be there for the sale at the moment, that's why I have a digital product now. I have a digital product that I can promote. It never goes away. It's here, and you can have access to it at any time. That is that's why I love digital marketing. Then I can add products. I can make my own. The program I use teaches you how to make a product and how to market it because we've already learned how to do digital marketing. All right, so we got to get onto our 2-hour workday. What is it that's happening in the 2-hour work today? That's our theme today. What I do is make social media content. Guys, you're on your phone anyway. You're scrolling. You found me on social media. And if you like what you're hearing, you like the post. If you want more information, you'll comment on the post. That's how it works. It's attraction marketing. And it's all when you need it, when you find it, that's when you comment. That's when you get the information. And then when you go online and put your email in, immediately access to the information. Don't you love shopping that way? I love Amazon. I love shopping this way. Getting what I want. I can search, I can learn, I read the reviews, and When I'm ready to purchase is when I'm ready to purchase. I've had MLMs. I've worked multi-level marketing, direct sales. Do you know the difference between direct sales and digital marketing? It's how you access people, sharing your story, sharing your product one by one by one because it's direct sales. I have to build a relationship with you, and then I can sample the product to you. I can give you a taste, a smell, or whatever it is I'm sharing, little sample vials of lip balm or whatever, right? That's extra product I have to provide at my cost to introduce you to a new product one person at a time because it's direct sales. With digital marketing, you are online 24 hours a day. You have a space, you have a voice 24 hours a day. Someone will find it when they're ready. When I was in direct sales, I had to be the contact point. I was messaging people, texting people. Guys, I thought I was all that because I could make sales by texting. That was so cool. That saved me so much time. That was so convenient. I'm still doing it one person at a time. Guys, there's no comparison when you look at digital marketing, and I can talk to the world at any given moment. And my content is there, accessible. Think about that. This is the power of the 2-hour workday. I create content, 3 pieces of content a day, and I get to go live. I love going live. It's really fun. I never I never imagined. Like that was one of my fears. Oh, my mentor goes live. She's so professional. She's so good. I could never do that. Ooh, I don't know anything about it. And then you do it once or twice. And I think I'm on 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks of going live. It's so fun. I love sharing my knowledge. I learn something new every day and I can't wait to tell you. Yesterday we went to the Pearl Harbor Memorial. My husband and I talked about it for hours. I could do a whole piece on the things we learned there. I can't wait to share. And that's what I love, helping people, helping connecting people to the information that can change their lives. And I can do it with this platform on TikTok, on my YouTube. If you want to see what all I've been talking about today, because I don't have my whiteboard. I did not bring my whiteboard on vacation. I am in Hawaii and I'm making time to do this. It's 5:40 in the morning because I want to have the rest of the day. That's a 2-hour workday. Flexible with where you are in life. Are you working a 9 to 5? Or are you working? I mean, there was one gal in our community working 18 hours a day. She managed to do this. I mean, I've watched my mentor go on vacation with her family. This is what inspired me. Yesterday, I talked about believe it and achieve it mentality. And I always struggled with that because I felt like belief meant something deep within inside you and you had to harness some feeling or emotion or brainwave or whatever this was, right? But for me, to hear the possibility that I could do something, I think I can. I think I can, and becomes I know I can. It's that small mind shift for me that made all the difference. And when someone I heard someone on TikTok say going live is fun, took me by surprise because I realized I had a limiting belief that going live was going to be a problem, was going to be an issue, was going to be hard. Never in a million years would I label it as fun. And he just said going live is fun. Click. I think I can. I think I can. I I know I can. It was that subtle mind shift that made me realize I had a mind problem. I had a belief that wasn't true. I had a belief that wasn't true. And I did that with digital marketing. I thought, oh, my mentor, she's so amazing. Look at all the incredible things. She goes on vacation and got up at 4 a.m. and went live so she could have the whole day with her. Oh, I sleep. I need 10 hours a day. I sleep. That was a limiting belief. I did not know. I didn't know I could. And then I come on vacation. I don't know what it is. Being out of your routine, I've talked about this before. They're fresh starts. You can try again. Try again. Give yourself that opportunity, that chance to try. Well, I don't know. Can you hear this rooster out here? That's the thing about Hawaii, chickens and roosters. This rooster has been going off since, I don't know, three, there he was, four, right? It's almost six. He's still going, right? So you hear that and you wake up, and I wake up and I'm like, I'm not sleepy. I'm I'm kind of awake. I think I can go live at 4 a.m. I'm I'm doing the thing my mentor was doing. It was I gave myself that opportunity to change my mind. That to me is the believe it and achieve it. But I had to see it in action. I had to hear the possibility. I had to know that there was another way, and that helped me change. I'm going live at 5 a.m. Never in a million years. If you had told me that a month ago, I wouldn't have believed it. I go live at 8 a.m. because my husband's at work. I had a schedule. This is what I do. And when your schedule is changed up for whatever reason, your schedule gets knocked about, but you've made a commitment to going live to yourself, to your perfect customer, and you want to show up for them because the day you don't show up was the day they were looking for you. I don't, I guess that FOMO is working for me, that fear of missing out. I don't want to miss you. I want to connect when you are ready. And so I want to make this post, I want to make this live happen so that you will feel that I'm a person of my word, that I will show up every day. That's why I love YouTube. I can show up every day and it's recorded and plugged right in. You can always find what I've talked about. I keep it there. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all there. My lives have that staying power because when you're ready to find someone, to find the answers, you can discover me. That's what you can have. A 2-hour workday. I make social media posts. That was a learning curve. I will admit, you had to figure it out coming up with the content, coming up with hooks. What filters are you going to use? Right now, I've got it down to a science. I can I can record myself. All right, maybe I take 2 or 3 or 10 takes to get it out. But there's the routine, right? I have the hook and my video and a call to action, and then I edit the beginning and the end off where I'm looking down, trying to find the button. I cut those out. I might cut out some pauses. I put a filter on. I up my volume. I put music background and lower that volume. All those little buttons. It's a method now, and it goes quick. I know what I want to do. I know how to make the label on the front of my post, all of that. I've made very short descriptions now. When I started, they're like a paragraph long. Found out because I'm an IG girl, long posts are meant for Instagram. People want to see a picture and they want to see content in writing. I was there for years. I had that habit. And when I came to TikTok, oh, this is fast. People move fast. They don't have time to read. And so my descriptions are much shorter now. I can make a post in 10 minutes with all my little edits that I like to do. And I start batch editing. I make extras so I can have some for the next day. And I go live. I go live for about 45 minutes and I enjoy every moment. I look at my email, I look at comments, and I'm done for my 2 hour day. And I have, for my vacation, I have the rest of the time to spend with family. So that's the power of the 2 hour workday. It's about building content that's available 24 hours a day. Oh, the other half, why it's so good. Let me see. It's this. Have you seen John and Marge yet? This is John and Marge. They're so cute. This is where you put your email in. Now this page, this is automations. I never had this in my other businesses. I didn't have a way to build an email list. I didn't have a place for them to put their information in and get what they wanted. Right? Here's what you get. You get the information right away. This is coming in the email that you get from me. And here's, your information. You want to know more, you'll click that button, right? Because this is just the tip of the iceberg. You're going to get the blueprint from me. You can make your own digital marketing program and digital marketing. You're going to get the blueprint on how to do that. But if you want more, then you come to these pages. You're going to learn about what's included, what's involved, how it all works. Look at all those. Class after class after class after class. But that's the thing. These automations mean I can have a 2 hour workday because these are working 24 hours a day. You don't have to. You don't have to. I've had people put their emails in at midnight. Well, until Hawaii, I was sleeping at midnight. I was not available. She could not call me, text me, and have me respond. But if she put her email in, I was responding with my automations, giving her the info she wanted when she was ready. Guys, when we had a real estate business, I have my broker's license. We did rental properties. I hurt for those realtors, guys. Realtors work 24 hours a day. There was a rule that said, when do you answer the phone when someone calls your number for, cash for houses. When do you answer the phone? Do you let it go to voicemail and you answer it early in the morning or when it's convenient? No, you answer it when your phone rings because you don't want to miss an opportunity. You are on call 24 hours a day. How do you do it? There's no life. How do you say no to your customers? You don't. You don't get to. How do you live like that? I know you're a people person. That's why you love real estate. Wow. 24 hours a day on call? Forever? What's the cost? Oh, I get really good commissions. At what cost? Wow. Your sleep? Your family time? The energy you put into people that your clients who don't even appreciate you? That's tough. That is a tough, tough business. But what if you could have a 2-hour workday and make the same amount of income, 6-figure income, have $1 million bank account on a 2-hour workday? Guys, it's possible. It's possible. If you put your email in nevertoolateincome.com, I can get you that information when you are ready. So I want you to like and share and subscribe to my page, get more of this information, and I will be your best cheerleader. You will join a community of other business owners who will be your cheerleader as well, encouraging you, mentoring you, coaching you. That's the best part of this business. The 2-hour workday. But when you need the help and the support and the community behind you, you have questions, it's available as well. So, guys, I thank you for your time. My name is Tammy, and I'm with nevertoolateincome.com. I'd love to hear from you. When you put your email in, you will hear from me. It's not one of those do not reply emails corporate things. It's me. And you can respond to me. You can write me back and I can answer your questions. Any concern, anything I left out, you want more information on how I do things, why I do things, you can ask those. I'd be happy to help you with that. So I thank you for your time today. Thank you, Corrine, for hanging with me. You are such a pleasure. You are awesome supporter. I want you to go follow her Daily Growth with Karini, and she's amazing. She has incredible content. She has taught me so much. So thank you, friend. I will see you tomorrow. Happy October, right? We're on day 2 already. Christmas is around the corner. Guys, are you ready? You can be. So I appreciate your time. You guys, thank you for hanging with me today, and I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. And thank you to my YouTube family. You guys have been a pleasure as always. And if you need anything, comment on this live. I would love to help you and support you any way I can. And you guys have a blessed day.